So, welcome to this unboxing of the MacBook Pro. It's the 14-inch model with the M5 Max and the 128 gig unified memory. So we've waited quite a bit of time for this. This came from Vietnam, looking at the shipping, and then to China, and then to India, then to Germany, and then to the UK. So came like this. And let's go ahead and come a bit closer. Stop. Oh wow. So let's get this opened. This one thing I really like is the way that Apple package their products. So that's great. That is all sealed. Oh, fantastic. So now let's go ahead and get rid of this cardboard. There we go. It's sat on the floor, so apologies. But it's this is interesting. There we go. Waited for a long time for this. Just hope it's worth it and it does what we need it to do. Okay, let's open it up towards you lot. Okay. Interesting. Very clean, isn't it? Oh, that is quite heavy. I'm used to the MacBook Air that I've been using over the last couple of months. And this is significantly heavier, obviously. Now, like everyone else, I'm just going to pop this away. We're going to have a look here. It comes with the cable for the charging port. And then obviously we have the few documents. You know, as they are. That's about it, to be honest with you. It's very minimal, isn't it? What could you, I mean, I would have at least wanted a charger with it, but I think due to XYZ and them cutting costs and not, I don't know, whatever, they're not giving me a charger, but it's okay. So let's get this opened up. Oh wow, that is very nice. Oh, I can see the vents here on the side. Show them the vents, Janine. On here on the side, look. Let's go a bit more up. Can you see there? These vents, yeah, that's the one. And I guess this was a choice I had to make between the 14-inch and the 16, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy this or the 16-inch for the heat dissipation. The 16-inch is much better. Right, a moment of truth now. Bismillah, look at that. Hey, it's come on straight away, hasn't it? As soon as I've opened the lid. So let's put that to one side. Oh wow. I didn't get the nano display. It's okay, it's alright. Is it your reflection? My son's helping me film. Oh, look at this. Right. Okay, so we have to go through the setup process. Oh man.
To use British English as the main language, press the return key.
Alright, okay. Oh, it's doing something. Yeah. United Kingdom. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to set it up. Can't wait. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just put that back down for a bit. And we'll just check this build quality out.
Mac OS contains a built-in screen
reader. Oh my days. It's talking to me still. What I'm gonna do is I actually have.
If you would like to learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac,
1 minute. Let's just tell it to shut up for a bit. Let's get shut down. Shut down. So I actually have a MacBook Air that I've been using. So let's do a bit of a side-by-side comparison, shall we? What do you reckon? Should we do that? Yeah? Okay, great. So I'll just use this as a bit of a desk on both. Oh no! Let me put this. So this is the new one, and this is my MacBook Air. Okay, so let's put that down. And now, on top of each other, that's what they look like. Yeah. So it's a little bit. Yeah, hold it right. Hold it properly. There we go. Let me do it from the top. Okay, so can we see that the Pro is obviously a little bit bigger than the Air. Now let's look at the thickness of it. Sorry, let me just hold that properly. Okay, so then the Pro has an extra audio jack. Oops. And on this side, the Pro has got the HDMI, another Thunderbolt port, and the SD card slot. And on this side, the MacBook Air has actually got the jack on this side here, the audio jack. So we can almost see the thickness there. In fact, I'm probably best off having them side by side in a bit more of a level way. Yeah, here we go. Let's do that. So can you see? Let's see if I can get some focus. There we go. The MacBook Pro on our right and the MacBook Air on our left. So we can see the thickness is slightly, obviously it's a lot thicker. And the screen as well. I would say the thickness is just coming really from the base. Doesn't look like it's coming from the screen as much. It's mainly the base, obviously. So, they look, obviously, with it being slightly different colours. I don't know if it's coming up in the camera properly, but this is like a midnight blue, and that's the space grey. And apologies for, I can see the fingerprints really quite a lot on my MacBook Air. Oh, wow, I need to get some cases for these. But at least I know which one's which now, just by looking at it visually. I'm quite pleased that the MacBook Pro is slightly bigger, which I'm hoping transpires to the screen size. So let's have a look on the bezel. Let's have a look at the bezel. Right. Do you want to come on this side? Okay. So, let's come on again, honey. Here we go. Let's have a look. Okay, that's them two side by side. Okay. Hello, you can see my reflection now. So you see that there, I can definitely see the screen size difference. Obviously, although it's like a little bit, it feels like a lot, and it's probably because I'm used to this now, and this little bit increased, it feels massive. Keyboard is exact same. The only thing is, obviously, the MacBook Pro has the speakers here spaced, and then the Air doesn't. It's got the speakers sort of on the back there. Other than that, the trackpad probably seems a little bit bigger on the Pro. It's just a little bit bigger, isn't it? You know, in all respects, to be honest. And I really can't wait to start testing the performance out on this. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to try see if I can quickly set it up so then we can have a look at boot times.
To use British English as the main language.
Yes. So I've set both of these up now and logged into them. I'm gonna switch them both on at the same time and see the boot loads. Now I've not actually done this. Now I can't actually reach. Oops, can't reach both as well at the same time. Would you just hold this for me? Just hold it there, okay? And I'm going to, yeah, hold it like that, okay? And I'm gonna power both these on at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see what happens. Right. Okay. See what happens. That's interesting, isn't it? So the Air loaded up ever so slightly faster, but it might have just been the microsecond delay between the two pressing of the buttons, or I don't know. We'll see. But the load up seem to load up at the same time. We're gonna redo this test, okay? Let me come here. Let's just try that again. I know it's just a very petty test, but just hold it there, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh look, the Air seems to like come on a bit faster than the Pro. I really wonder why that is. Maybe the Pro has got some like extra checks it needs to do or whatever. Just okay. It's just once it's loading for the first time. But either way, we're on. So I'm gonna pause the video and I'm just going to well actually I can just have a look. I'm just gonna sign in here onto the Pro. And this is just a brand new setup here. And there's one thing that I want to really show and check, okay? And let's click on about this Mac. We've got let me just, sorry, I know I am just going to attempt to do that. So we have the 128 gig and the M5 Max. And I bought this literally 2 days before the price hike. And I'm really pleased that I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and load some software in here and set my accounts up and everything, and then give it a whirl. But thank you so much for watching. Apologies for the blabber. But yeah, that's an interesting comparison between the Air, which I've quite enjoyed using. But I'm going to really enjoy using this now. Coming from a Windows and Linux background, the Mac OS has really changed. Last time I tried using the operating system here was around 4 or 5 years ago, and I just didn't like it because it wasn't fast. But with the M series chips, the M5 on the Air and obviously on this, it's just really snappy. And when you're trying to think quite fast and trying to type quick, the low profile keyboard really helps with the, you know, really thin feedback. You know, all these little differences make a massive effect. The screen, I didn't go for the nano texture. I didn't really, I think it's only really applicable for those who work outside and they need some extra visibility in high light sunlight conditions. But I found that I preferred the glossy texture. It feels a bit more premium. And the colors just feel a bit more vibrant when it's glossy. But yeah, I really like both colors. I am quite torn as to which one I preferred. This is a nice midnight blue and this is a very space gray. I think personally I probably prefer the midnight blue, but in the MacBook Pro they only have them in the silver and the midnight gray. Oh, sorry, not midnight gray, space gray. But the actual color wise, this blue is very nice. It is indeed. But anyhow, that is a video for you both. If there's anything else that you want to see in terms of the comparison, if it's a specific software or anything, just let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to show you guys. Okay, thank you.